Welcome back to Lincoln Park and the 2022 Desert Stinger, the 12th annual tournament hosted by Montana State University Billings. Hi again, everybody. Evan O'Kelly back with you for our nightcap, and it's the Academy of Art Urban Knights taking the field. They'll play as the home team against the tournament host Montana State Billings here in our final game of the day. Well, it's been an entertaining day, and if you were with us for our most recent broadcast, my goodness, what a ball game. Academy of Art and Central Washington going down to the wire, but the Wildcats pulled out a 1-0 victory over Academy of Art. The Urban Knights got the tying run to third base in the bottom, or the top of the seventh, I should say, but just couldn't find that game-tying hit. So Art U enters this game 0-6 on the season. The Yellow Jackets of MSUB, meanwhile, won earlier today, topping Washburn University 10-2 in their opening game of the tournament. So MSUB 3-5 on the season, entering the second game of the day. Second game of the day for both of these teams. And remember, you can head to msubsports.com and find our full schedule for the weekend, all our live coverage options. There are live stats for all 35 games this weekend, and we'll have a live stream on one field each day as well. Well, we're a little delayed because that Central Washington Academy of Art game went a little bit long, but don't worry, you haven't missed anything yet. First pitch just moments away as Skylar Jenkins going to dig into the box for the Yellow Jackets. In the circle is Jolene Rhodes for Academy of Art after Julia Jordan tossed a gem of a game. Tough loss for her, but she was outstanding against Central. So it'll be Rhodes to get the start for Academy of Art. And away we go. First pitch to Skylar Jenkins in the dirt. Ball one. Skylar ended game one today in dramatic fashion in center field. Caught a shallow fly ball, had all that momentum behind her, and threw a strike all the way to home plate for a game-ending double play. Next pitch up and out of the zone as Jenkins lays off. And the next one up high as well. So Jenkins lays off the first three pitches. They're all up and out of the zone. These teams met last week in Irvine. The Jackets beat the Knights 10-2 in 5 innings on February 4th. So they square off in a rematch this week. And the 3-0 pitch to Skylar Jenkins on the inside corner. Sky was likely taken all the way. Jenkins going to sit on a good one here. 3-1 delivery on the way. Upstairs, walked her. So Skylar Jenkins draws the walk. That'll bring Morgan Quimby to the plate. Jolene Rhodes has thrown 10 in the third innings this year. 7 strikeouts, 8 walks. 0-3 on the season. Quimby awaiting the first delivery from Rhodes. Low in the dirt. Ball one. Lauren Henderson back at third base. Kylie Grayhorse, the shortstop. Haley Randall at second. And Karina Sanchez at first base. In the outfield, Maddie Sticka is in left, Bethany Mitchell in center, and Nina Vallejos in right field. And This time it's Cassandra Mittman doing the catching. She came off the bench and pinch hit in Art U's most recent game. So a quick visit to the circle here as Jenkins drew a leadoff walk and Rhodes has fallen behind the second place hitter Morgan Quimby 1-0. Next pitch fouled off. Jenkins was going, but it's out of play. Count moves to 1-1. Ball and a strike. Jenkins, the runner on at first. We're just underway. Top of the first inning. It's the Yellow Jackets' lone game as the visiting team this weekend. One-two pitch. Floats too high and an easy take that time for Morgan Quimby to work the count even at 2-2. So Quimby battling here in her first at-bat of the ballgame. Rhodes 2-2 delivery. Swing and a miss. Jenkins running. Throw down to second base, not in time. So Quimby down on strikes, but Skylar Jenkins steals second to get in scoring position. So one out and a runner in scoring position for the Yellow Jackets. That brings Sydney Pollard to the plate. She had a couple knocks in game one today. Sydney 2 for 3 with a 2-run single in the run rule win over Washburn. First pitch to Pollard, low in the dirt. Mittman a nice block behind the plate to keep it in front. Jenkins with good speed at second. That one in there at the knees, so the count even at a ball and a strike on Pollard. Next pitch down low. Rhodes falling behind in the count, 2-1. So the pitch in the dirt runs the count full now. Now a big pitch for Rhodes here early in the top of the first inning. Don't want to put two runners on with only one out. Payoff pitch popped up and playable. Grayhouse backpedaling and makes the catch for out number 2. First pitch to Mason O'Neill in there for a strike. Next delivery on the way from Rhodes. Swung on and missed. O'Neill went upstairs and chased it. So now Rhodes a good pitch away from navigating out of a little bit of harm here in the top of the first inning. Jenkins drew a walk to lead off the frame. She's standing at second. And the 0-2 pitch to Mason O'Neill. Grounded foul into the left field corner. So another 0-2 pitch on the way. Lined into the gap and into left field. Jenkins being waved in. Sticka, her throw wildly offline, and the Yellow Jackets take the lead. Mason O'Neill delivers the 2-out RBI single, and it's 1-0 Jackets. So that keeps the inning going for Marin Penny. Penny takes too low, and it's 2 balls and no strikes. So the Jackets have already struck first. They're threatening for more here in the top of the first inning. 2-0 pitch to Penny, right down the middle. And Rhodes needed to throw a strike, and she did. Lauren Blaschek waiting on deck after tying the school record for RBIs in a game, matching the number on her jersey. 7 of them, a grand slam and a 3-run home run. She did the heavy lifting. She would hit if Penny can reach. 2-1 pitch upstairs, not close, and an easy take for Marin. 3-1 now. And the next one up and out. Penny draws the walk, and that will bring Lauren Blaschek to the plate. So 2 on with 2 out. And a big spot here. Blaschek could add to this lead. First pitch from Rhodes, right down the middle on the inside half of the middle, I should say. 0-1. One, just below the knees, so Blaschek working the count in her favor. 2-1, high towering pop fly into deep left field. Stick a back and at the wall, making the catch. Lauren Blaschek got under it just a little too much. Nearly had her third homer of the day, but instead it's out number 3. But the Yellow Jackets strike first, and they lead 1-0 after the top of the first. So with her second pitch of the game, Julia Qualteri hits the batter. Throw down to first in time. O'Neill got the job done for out number 1, and the runner moves up 60 feet on the sac bunt. Nice job by Kister to work the count in her favor. 0-2 here to Lauren Henderson, third place hitter in the lineup for Academy of Art. And next one up and out of the zone. 1-2 now. Grounded to short. Pollard sits down. Throw to first in time. Throw to third, not in time. Good heads-up base running by Randall, but the Jackets get the second out of the inning. So, the tying run now at third base. It'll be up to Bethany Mitchell with 2 outs and her team trailing 1-0. First pitch low and out of the zone, ball 1. Kister bringing the heat, but missing upstairs. A chance for Art to score its first run of the game. Came so close against Central earlier. Came up just short in the 1-0 loss. Trying to pull even here in the bottom of the first. Kister working quickly, but now behind in the count 3-0 on Bethany Mitchell. That one catches the inside corner. Didn't have to be a strike, but Kister getting the call. Mitchell was one of the Knights to make it to second base against Central earlier, but could not score. 3-1 pitch off the outside part, and it's ball 4. So the inning extends for Cassandra Mittman, who's catching here in game 2. Kister catches the corner for strike 1. Runners on the corners with 2 gone in the inning. Yellow Jackets lead 1-0 in the bottom of the first. We've got live statistics available for you to follow along with. Head to msubsports.com, and you can find those and all our live coverage. Snagged by Penny, throw across in time, and Kister gets out of the jam. We're 3-1, Jackets up, 1-0. Well, Brittany Fisher draws a leadoff walk here in the second inning. So the Jackets have their first runner on, and Allie Hughes will dig in. Back-to-back fifth-year seniors in the lineup for MSUB. Hughes and Fisher, two of the longtime greats in this Yellow Jacket program. Allie takes upstairs, so fifth in a row out of the zone. Hughes still looking for that first hit of the season. One 0 pitch. That one in the dirt. So Rhodes struggling to find the zone here. Well, RU knocked on the door in the bottom of the first. And close to evening things, but left that tying run stranded. That's kind of been the story of the day so far for him. 2-0 on Allie Hughes. That one too high. And so Mittman goes out and talks to Rhodes. 7 consecutive balls to start the second inning here. The Yellow Jackets leading 1-0. Trying to go 2-0 on the day. See if Hughes has a green light here. Heading the count 3-0. It doesn't matter in the dirt. Back-to-back walks, and here comes Claire Bagnell. Well, Claire Bagnell had her first collegiate hit in game 1. Ground rule double that shot the gap in right center, bounced over the wall. Second-year Yellow Jacket, and Claire getting a second consecutive start today after being effective in game 1. Claire's cousin, Jessica Bagnell, of course, played shortstop for the Yellow Jackets for 4 years, graduating in 2018. So Bagnell, a familiar name in the Yellow Jackets softball realm now. It's another mound visit for Art U. And Rhodes trying to get some mechanical things figured out, has thrown 8 straight balls. So she's in a jam here to start the second. So Bagnell digs in for her first at-bat of the game. 9th place hitter in the lineup for MSUB. And the first pitch from Rhodes to her. Low in the dirt. Ball 1. Well, Bagnell half squared around to bunt, and you got to believe her instructions from head coach Lisa McKinney are to take. I mean, that's the 9th consecutive ball. I think in this situation you pretty much take until Rhodes proves she can throw a strike. But Bagnell laid off. And my guess is the bunt she showed was just nothing more than sort of a pump fake. Final slate of games here as we approach the 6 o'clock hour in Tucson, Arizona. Desert Stinger Day 1. We'll be back tomorrow and again on Sunday. 1-0 pitch, tapped foul. Bagnell was bunting. Sort of a drag bunt kind of feel. One where you at least advance the runners, hope maybe you can get yourself on first base as well. But Bagnell didn't make flush contact that time, foul ball. 1-1 the count. And the pitch on the way. Grounded to third, foul ball. Henderson grabbed it, but it was just about a foot to the left of the line. So instead of a put out, it'll be strike 2 on Claire Bagnell. 2-2 the count on Bagnell. There's the pitch on the way. Too far inside. So Rhodes in danger of walking the bases full. Has issued 2 free passes to start the game. Now the 3-2 pitch. Too far inside, ball 4. And the bases are loaded. So back to the top of the order. Here's Skylar Jenkins with nobody out and the bag's full. A chance for a big inning for the Yellow Jackets. First pitch on the way. Inside corner, strike 1. Rhodes needs to bear down now. Oh, 1 pitch. Right down the middle, but a little too low maybe. 1 ball and 1 strike. Jenkins started this game with a walk. So she's up there for the second time. One pitch from Rhodes on the way. In the dirt, and a good block by Mittman. So a right-hander up throwing beyond the right field fence for Art U, and, well, a decision's going to have to come at some point. Bases loaded, no outs in the second, and we'll see how long the leash is for Rhodes. 2-1 pitch to Skylar Jenkins. Up high, and Jenkins fouled it back and out of play. 2-2. So the count even, this becomes a very big pitch for Rhodes here in the top of the second inning. Strikeout would do her wonders. Here's the 2-2 on Skylar Jenkins. Skied off to the left. It's in foul territory. Is there room? There is. Fisher going to tag. Here comes a throw. Not in time. And Brittany Fisher scores via Skylar Jenkins to make it 2-0. Well, the Yellow Jackets will take it. I think the Knights will as well. I mean, Sticka could have chosen to let that fall, but I think at this point you just need to get outs when you can take them, and it was deep enough where Fisher was able to score from third. So 1 gone. Here's Mo Quimby. She fouls off the first pitch out of play. 0-1. Quimby struck out her first time in this one. Earlier today, Mo 1 for 2 and scored a run in the win over Washburn. We'll be back and do it all over again tomorrow. Action starts at 9 a.m. Should say 9:30. And we'll be broadcasting all day tomorrow. Just 1 game for the Yellow Jackets on Saturday. That's at 2:30 against San Francisco State. Quimby pops it up. Shallow center field. Ranging in and making the catch, Mitchell, for out number 2. So 2 gone, and that brings Sydney Pollard back around for the Yellow Jackets. Pollard flew out her first time up. Well, I think if you're Art U and you can get out of this inning giving up just the one run, it's going to be a big win. It was bases loaded with nobody out. Rhodes has managed to get the last two hitters to fly out. Jackets lead 2-0, and a line drive at short, caught by Gray Horse. So Rhodes, a nice job to shake off the early walks, and she limits the damage. We'll head to the bottom of the second. Yellow Jackets up 2-0. Karina Sanchez to lead off for Academy of Art. First pitch from Jenna Kister here in the bottom of the second, up and out of the zone, ball one. Lights are on here at Lincoln Park in Tucson. Sun starting to make its descent as we approach the 6 o'clock hour. This one fouled out of play by Sanchez. Chop to Pollard up the middle. One gone. So nice job by Kister to get the leadoff hitter out. And that one lined into the right field corner. Going to be extra bases as it goes all the way to the fence. Rounding second, heading to third, Ellie Edeker with a one-out triple. Poked it right where nobody could get to it. Good piece of hitting. So life once again for Art U. Second straight inning, they've had a runner at third base. This time it comes with one out, and Sticka will be the hitter. Swing and a miss. Challenge. Rise ball there from Kister to get ahead in the count. 0-1. Grounded fair to Penny at third. Looks the runner back. Throw across in time. Big second out for the Jackets. Nothing Edeker could do there. Had to stay put. There's that one right to Penny's backhand. So it'll be up to Kylie Grayhorse, who snagged the line drive to end of the top of the second. Knights still looking for that elusive first run of the day. Next pitch from Kister upstairs. 2 balls and no strikes. Soft pop fly, shallow center. That's going to get down, and Gray Horse finally breaks the dry spell for Academy of Art. A 2-out RBI knock into center, and that makes it a 2-1 game. So Gray Horse found the sweet spot, and the Knights are on the board. First pitch to Randall out of the zone, ball 1. So Kister trying to shake off the run and end the inning. 2 gone as her next pitch down and out of the zone, 2-0. Gray Horse representing the early tying run in this one, just the bottom of the 2nd inning. Tapped foul at home plate. Kister throwing some heat in this one. Challenging these Art U hitters. That's really her bread and butter when she has good command. She's tough to hit. 2-1 pitch, off speed, swung on and missed. Good mixing and matching there by Jenna Kister. Now she's got the count square at 2-2. That one fouled off and out of play. So the battle continues. Another 2-2 pitch from Jenna Kister is popped up. Pollard ranging to left field and makes a catch for out number 3. Academy of Art on the board. Kylie Gray Horse with a 2-out RBI knock, and after 2 innings, it's the Jackets 2, the Knights 1. We move to the 3rd inning. Yellow Jackets up 2-1. Mason O'Neill, Marin Penny, and Lauren Blaschek scheduled to hit for the 2nd time through the Yellow Jacket lineup. And Jolene Rhodes, got to credit her for getting out of what could have been a really troublesome 2nd inning, limited the damage to just 1 run. As the first pitch to O'Neill out of the zone, ball 1. The bases were loaded with Nobody out. And Rhodes able to wiggle out of it, giving up 1 run. 1-0 pitch to O'Neill, right down the middle. 1-1. One delivery on the way. Off speed and fooled O'Neill badly for strike 2. Nice movement that time by Rhodes, who appears to have figured it out command-wise. Based on the last couple of hitters she's faced, it's been a lot better. She threw 9 straight balls to start the 2nd inning. Now she's got it. O'Neill, deep fly ball to left, way back, gone. Mason O'Neill, a solo home run, her first in a Yellow Jacket uniform. And it's 3-0 MSUB. Well, Mason O'Neill had hit 15 home runs during her JUCO career at Dawson Community College. That the first as a Yellow Jacket. So, well, they knew the power was there, and for the first time at her 2nd school, O'Neill has gone yard right down into the left field corner and out of the park. So 3-1, Yellow Jackets in front. Here is Marin Penny. She fouls the next pitch off, and it's 0-2. So Rhodes quickly gets ahead in the count. Seemingly immediately shaking off that long ball she gave up. She was ahead of O'Neill 1-2 as well. Penny skies one to deep center field, ranging back and reaching up to make the catch at the last second, Mitchell. Penny got into that one pretty good, but just a little bit off the end of the bat for out number 1. So 1 gone, nobody on, and here comes Lauren Blaschek, who missed her 3rd home run of the day by not more than about 10 feet her first time up. Deep fly ball with 2 runners on. That was tracked down by Sticka, who was starting to get uncomfortable with how close she was getting to the fence and left. But it was a fly out, and it ended the 1st inning. Here she takes a soft breaking ball on the inside corner for strike 1. Next delivery on the way to Blaschek. Low and out of the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike. 60 pitches now for Rhodes. And the 1-1 on the way. In the dirt. And a relatively easy take for Lauren that time. Hometown kid. Lauren Blaschek grew up in Billings. And what a start to her collegiate career. She has already tied the school record for RBIs in a game with 7. West High School graduate. And a true freshman this year. 2-1 the count. And the next pitch misses just off the inside part of the plate. 3 balls and a strike. The dangerous Brittany Fisher waiting on deck. She'd love to hit with a runner on base. Good pitch to hit for Blaschek here. It's in the dirt instead, and she draws the 1-out walk. Well, Rhodes knew she had to be careful to Blaschek. I don't know if the Knights saw the Yellow Jackets' first game of the day, but likely they were here warming up, so I'm sure they were aware of what Blaschek did with the grand slam and the 3-run homer. So this time Lauren draws the walk, and here's Brittany Fisher. Britt was walked on 4 pitches her first time up, and then came home on the sac fly by Skylar Jenkins. Here she grounds one sharply to third. Henderson throws across the diamond for out number 2. Lauren thought about going to second base to get Blaschek, but probably a wise decision. That would have been a bang-bang play. Instead, elected for the easy out, and there's 2 gone. Henderson's been good all day long with the glove at third base and makes another play. That gets Jolene Rhodes 1 out away from getting through this top of the 3rd inning. Allie Hughes, the hitter. 1 run in each of the first 3 innings for the Yellow Jackets. Off to a good start, and they've got a 3-1 lead. Just another reminder, you can follow along the live stats with today's game over at msubsports.com. That'll have your score and our detailed play-by-play. No scoreboard available on our live stream here this weekend. 1-0 the count on Allie Hughes. Smoked into left field. Sticka snagged it at the last second. Unbelievable catch. You couldn't see it on your screen, but Sticka twisted around, reached back up over her shoulder, and snow-coned it at the last second. Thought maybe it was going to pop out of her glove, but an incredible catch and one that saved the run from coming home. So Hughes robbed of what would have been a sure double, but the Jackets score again, and as we go to the bottom of the 3rd, 3-1 MSUB. Good spot in the lineup for Academy of Art. 2, 3, and 4 due up by Ahos, Henderson, and Mitchell. First pitch from Jenna Kister is tapped foul at the plate on a bunt attempt. 0-1. Swing and a miss. Kister just overpowering her that time. Quickly ahead in the count, 0-2. And the next delivery low and out of the zone. They're going to check on the swing, and they're going to say she didn't go around. Looked pretty close, but Ahos able to stay alive to see another pitch, just able to hold up. 2-2 the count. Knights trailing 3-1 here in the bottom of the 3rd. Back towards the middle, and Kister snags it. Fisher was off the bag. And I'm not sure what happened there, but Art will take it. It's a leadoff base runner. First pitch up high. So a prime chance for Academy of Art to take advantage of the first defensive miscue of the day for the Yellow Jackets. Kister's throw just pulled Fisher off the bag. Two and one the count now. Good hitter to have at the plate in Lauren Henderson, the third place hitter. Looks at the next pitch up and out of the zone. So Kister behind in the count all of a sudden 3-1. You wonder if possibly she's thinking about that errant throw to first base. Next pitch, tapped foul. Henderson went after it. Just got a piece. So the count full. Reyes runs well at first base. Big pitch for Jenna Kister. The payoff on the way. Tap back to the middle. Kister spins around, throws to second, and Pollard snags it. So they get the lead runner. Well, right after you make an error, that's usually when the ball finds you again. And this time Kister passed the test for out number one. So one gone, and Bethany Mitchell, the cleanup hitter, who wears number 4, steps in. First pitch to Mitchell is up and out of the zone, ball one. Bunt shown, and it's down. Penny Fields got to hurry, and the throw to Quimby covering first, a good one. So Mitchell lays down the sacrifice bunt, but the Jackets get out number 2. That'll bring Mittman to the plate. And with 2 outs, Art's got a runner in scoring position. Kister's first pitch down in the dirt, snagged up by Mason O'Neill. Well, these fields relying more and more on the lights is starting to get dark here in Tucson. 1-0 pitch, up and out of the zone. No, it caught the outside corner, said the home plate umpire. 1-1. 1-1 pitch. Smoke towards the gap. And past Quimby. To the wall. Heading to second base. In there with a big 2-out double. Mittman. That makes it a 1-run game. 3-2 your score now. Art taking advantage of an inning that should be over. The throwing error. That keeps things going. Ball 1 to Karina Sanchez. And now the tying run in scoring position for Academy of Art. So they've come to life here. And you know they were frustrated after their first game of the day. They played 2 phases of the game almost impeccably. The pitching and defensive parts of the game were outstanding for Academy of Art. The only thing missing was the hit. They just couldn't score, and part of that was Isabel Womack at Central was really good, but you know Art felt like they should have won the first game. Well, now the offense starting to make some noise, and a base hit here would have a chance to tie it. Two 2-0. Too far. No, it was on the inside corner, and Kister needed that one. So 2 balls and a strike on Sanchez. 2-1 in the dirt. Next pitch, grounded to third for Penny. She sits down and throws to first for out number 3. So the Jackets get out of it, but Art U gets one back, 3-2. MSUB in front. Check that, top of the 4th inning. As the Yellow Jackets have Claire Bagnell to lead off. She takes low and in, ball 1. Next pitch on the inside part of the plate for a strike. So the Knights going to the new pitcher between innings. Haley Arnold coming off the bench. Jolene Rhodes tossed 3 innings, limited the damage to 3 runs on 2 hits, 6 walks, hurt her, but her team's within a run. So they're very much in the game. 1-1, the count on Bagnell, up and out of the zone. 2 balls and a strike. Two-one pitch. Bagnell weighs at a curveball in the dirt. And that brings the count even at 2-2. That one way outside. Count runs full. Payoff pitch coming to Claire Bagnell. in tight, actually hit her on the arm. So she leads off top of the fourth by reaching. And Skylar Jenkins will be the hitter, back to the top of the lineup for the Jackets. Skylar, no official at-bats in this game. She's walked and driven in a run with a sacrifice fly and stolen a base. So she's been productive in the leadoff spot. See what's cooking here with good speed at the plate and at first base. Upstairs, ball one. Arnold Jolly, by the way, pitching for the fourth time this season, but just an inning and 2/3 among her first 3 appearances. And 13 runs allowed during that time. 1-0 pitch to Jenkins on the outside corner for a strike. 1-1. Bagnell, the runner, on at first. 3-2 game, Yellow Jackets in front. Looking to expand the lead with their leadoff runner on. Sharp ground ball. Henderson knocked it down, couldn't handle it, and Jenkins beats it out. And I mean, that was smoked to Henderson. Might have even caught her in the face, but she's tough and shakes it off. It'll be an infield single for Jenkins and 2 on with nobody out. That was hit about as hard as could be. Henderson getting a second. The home plate umpire going to go check on her, and it hit her somewhere. It's hard to say. Maybe in the right hand. It might kind of rolled up off her. She did a great job just to knock that down, but just couldn't recover in time to pick it up and throw out Jenkins. So the Jackets have 2 on with nobody out, and Quimby will be the hitter. Well, they're on upset alert across the way. St. Martin's leading number 10, Concordia Irvine, 4-1 in the 3rd inning. Quimby bunts it fair. Henderson throws the first in time. 1 gone, and Quimby gets the sacrifice bunt accomplished. That'll bring Sydney Pollard to the plate, too, in scoring position with 1 out. Good scoring chance for the Jackets here. Pollard 0 for 2 so far. He's flown out twice. Fly ball to the outfield. Should be deep enough to score a run. She swings and misses at a breaking ball. A 1 pitch in there. So Pollard now behind in the count 0-2, and, well, Arnold Jolly's pitching for a strikeout. If you're Pollard, got to find a way to put this ball in play. A lot of ways to score a run if you can put it in play both on the ground and in the air. Got to protect here. 0-2 pitch. Pollard checked her swing, and it was up high. So a good take by Sid that time, and it's 1-2. Bagnell, the runner, at second. Skylar Jenkins, or Bagnell at third, rather. Jenkins at second. 1 gone here in the top of the 4th. Pollard pops it up foul and out of play. Count stays at 1-2. Mason O'Neill coming off her first home run as a Yellow Jacket waiting on deck. Count still 1-2 on Pollard. In the dirt. Arnold Jolly went back to the off speed, and Sydney Pollard laid off. So the count even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Another 2-2. Smoked into the left center gap and deep. Up against the wall. Both runs are going to score. Sydney Pollard with a 2-run double. And the Jackets lead 5-2. Pitch up in the zone, and Sid didn't miss it. Her second 2-run hit of the day. Had a 2-run single in the opener against Washburn. That time shot the gap. And she's got a double with 1 out. So here is Mason O'Neill. As I mentioned, her first home run as a Jacket, the 16th of her collegiate career. Last time she hit. Now she's got a runner in scoring position, and Pollard takes on the inside corner, strike 1. One gone here in the 4th. Jackets have struck for 2 runs. They've scored in each of the first 4 innings. That's a good recipe for success, and they lead it 5-2. Oh, 1 pitch to O'Neill is down low. 1-1. One pitch, not close, and a nice block by Mittman to keep Pollard at second base. Could hear Henderson encouraging Cassandra Mittman, saying, "Great job, Cass." Yeah, and that's pretty true words from the third baseman. Got to keep that runner at second with only 1 out. 2-1 the count on O'Neill. Skied into center field and playable. And reaching up into the night sky to make the catch, Bethany Mitchell for out number 2. So 2 gone. Here's Marin Penny. Penny has walked and flown out in the game. Gave it a ride pretty good last time, but Mitchell made the catch. 2 outs, Pollard out there at second base. Penny takes down low, ball 1. Next pitch, smoked into left field, base hit, Pollard being waved in. Here's the throw home. Is it in time? Just late. And Pollard narrowly able to come home and score a sticka on the money, just didn't quite have enough juice on it. 6-2 as Marin Penny comes through with a 2-out RBI. So the rally's on for the Jackets with 2 outs, and here's Lauren Blaschek. Ball onto the field from another field, so time called. Blaschek walked last time. That came after he deep fly out to left field. Here she hits with 2 outs and Penny in scoring position at second base. First pitch to Blaschek. Swing and a miss. Jackets with a 4-run cushion here in the top of the fourth. 0-1 pitch. Bounces to the plate. 1-1. One delivery on the way. Tapped foul off to the left. That makes it 1-2. Blaschek awaiting the 1-2. And that one well off the outside part of the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Penny out there on second after the 2-out RBI single. Tapped foul. A good off-speed pitch was down and out of the zone, and Blaschek able to get enough to stay alive. Brittany Fisher waiting on deck. She'd love to have a chance here with runners on in the fourth. 2-2 on the way. Very high and an easy take. Payoff pitch coming to Lauren Blaschek. Tap to third. Fair ball. Henderson's throw in time, and the inning is over. Sydney Pollard, 2-run double. Marin Penny adds a 2-out RBI single. And midway through the fourth inning, the Yellow Jackets up 6-2. Ellie Edeker to lead off the bottom of the fourth inning. She smoked a triple into the right field corner her first time. She'll face a new arm in third-year sophomore Alyssa Etheridge, who takes over for Jenna Kister. Kister in 3 innings gave up 2 runs on 3 hits. One of those runs was earned. 1 walk and no strikeouts for Kister. So her day is done for now. Could always re-enter later, but it's off to the veteran Etheridge. The 0-1 pitch is up and out of the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike now. 4th game this season, Etheridge has pitched in 12 1/3 innings, 10 strikeouts, 9 walks, and a 5.68 ERA. Entering the game, 1-1 pitch, very high, 2-1. And Edeker lays off another pitch up and out of the zone. So Etheridge falls behind the first hitter she faces tonight, 3-1. And that one too high, ball 4. So Edeker draws a leadoff walk. Maddie Sticka will be the hitter. Well, if you're the Yellow Jackets, right after you pad your lead with 3 more runs, last thing you want to see is a leadoff walk. But time for Etheridge to prevent this from becoming a jam. First pitch to Sticka upstairs, ball 1. Next pitch, bunt shown, went after it. Pitch was up and out of the zone, but Sticka made an offer, so the count moves to 1-1. Etheridge comes right back and hits the outside part of the plate, 1-2. Etheridge ready. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Grounded back towards the middle. Pollard flips to Quimby for 1. Throw to first, not in time. But the Jackets get the lead runner for out number 1. So a good job by Etheridge to bounce right back after giving up the walk and getting a ground ball that takes care of the lead runner. That'll bring Kylie Grayhorse to the plate. She had the first RBI of this game with a base hit into center field. Shows bunt, gets it down, Penny all over it. Throw to first is high, but Fisher is tall and is able to catch it for out number 2. So 2 gone, and now it'll be up to Randall to try and at least get 1 run back for Art U here in the bottom of the 4th. First pitch from Etheridge, a good one at the knees on the outside part of the plate, 0-1. Sticka at second in scoring position. Popped up, should be playable. Fisher comes to the center of the diamond, and she's got it for out number 3. We're through 4. Yellow Jackets in front, 6-2. Brittany Fisher to lead off the 5th inning for the Yellow Jackets. She caught the infield pop-up to end the bottom of the 4th. Now she digs in and smokes the first pitch into left field for a leadoff single. Brittany wasn't waiting around that time. Took what she got from Arnold Jolly and punched it into left field for her first hit of the game. So Lisa McKinney going to go to the bench here and bring in Shelby Marquardt to run for Fisher. Fisher will more than likely re-enter, but Marquardt with a little bit more speed, so she's the runner at first with Allie Hughes at the plate. Hughes 0 for 1, and she's also walked. Takes outside corner, strike 1. Allie was robbed of a hit last time. Smoked one to left field, but Maddie Sticka stuck that glove up, and it rattled around pretty good in there, but was just able to squeeze it enough. It would have scored a run, would have given Hughes her first hit of the year. Instead, Allie going to try and get that done here. Oh, 1 pitch on the way. Just off the inside part of the plate. 1 ball and 1 strike. Lots more action tomorrow. We're going to do it all over again starting at 9:30 a.m. Another full slate of games as day 1 of the Stinger winds down, and we'll move on to day 2. 1-1 pitch. Grounded sharply to third. Henderson throws to second for 1. Throw to first, not in time. So the Knights get the lead runner, 1 gone. And instead of Claire Bagnell, it'll be a pinch hitter, Sydney Norwood, coming to the plate. Norwood, the senior from Billings. Going to get her first at-bat of the day. Norwood got 1 start in Irvine, went 1 for 3 with an RBI. So this is her second appearance of the 2022 season. Hughes, a runner at first after the fielder's choice. And going after the first pitch, Sydney Norwood into the gap. Hughes is gonna score. Well, that didn't take long off the bench. Sydney Norwood smoked one, and the Jackets lead at 7-2. So a big swing of the bat by the hometown senior, Lisa McKinney, clapping those hands, saying nice job to Norwood. Well, Sydney's a slugger. We saw that a lot last year when she got her opportunities. She took advantage and did the same tonight. Jenkins swings and misses at an off-speed. Norwood slugged .581 last season. She only had 31 at-bats, but 2 doubles, 2 triples, and a home run. Well, you saw the power right there from Norwood. Now she's in scoring position, still only 1 out. Back to the top of the order in Skylar Jenkins. In on the hands, pop to shallow left, going to be a tough play, but over there is Sticka to make it in the gap for out number 2. Norwood had to stay put at second base. Well, this game has been about limiting damage for Academy of Art, and they've actually done a good job of that. But the problem is the Jacks have scored in all 5 innings, so it's 7-2. MSUB in front. And Art U probably a little fortunate for it not to be more, and they have done a good job of limiting, but they've got to get the offense going as well. Quimby takes in their strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch on the way. Very high and an easy take for Morgan Quimby that time. 38 pitches now for Arnold Jolly, working on her second inning out of the bullpen. One, the count on Morgan Quimby. Chops it foul towards the Yellow Jacket dugout, 1-2. So Arnold Jolly now a strike away from limiting the damage to 1 run. But the lead now for the Yellow Jackets, the largest yet, 7-2, with 2 gone in the top of the 5th. Now the 1-2 pitch on the way. In the dirt. Good take by Quimby to pull the count even at 2-2. Quimby awaits the 2-2, grounds it towards short. And Gray Horse makes a nice play, and the foot just staying on the bag for out number 3. Sydney Norwood comes in and delivers a pinch hit RBI double. And midway through the 5th, the Jackets add on. It's 7-2. First pitch by Alyssa Etheridge narrowly misses the corner. Ball 1 to Nina Vallejos. Popped up, playable for Marin Tenney. A step in fair territory to make the catch for out number 1. So 1 gone, and that brings Henderson to the plate. That went in there for strike one. Etheridge with some serious heat that time, but too high, and Henderson able to lay off. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swing and a miss. 1 and 2. One, two on the way. Just getting a piece. Henderson. Etheridge continuing to blow smoke from the mound. Grounded towards the hole. Pollard tried the backhand pick, couldn't make the play, and she'll eat it. Tough go of it for Pollard there, and a 1-out single for Henderson. Mitchell, the hitter now. And she works ahead in the count. 2 balls, no strikes. And make it 3-0 as Etheridge up out of the zone. So, with 1 gone here in the bottom of the 5th, a chance for Art U to get back into it. They trail 7-2 here in the 5th inning. That one on the inside corner. Don't need to get all 5 runs back here, but you don't want to waste an opportunity to get at least 1 or 2 back. The Jackets, meanwhile, trying to manage this lead as we work into the late innings. 3-1 pitch, very high, ball 4. So with 2 on and 1 out, pitching coach Taylor Olson going to go to the mound and have a word with her right-hander. Cassandra Mittman will step to the plate. 2 on, 1 out. She and the Knights trail by 5. Trying to get at least 1 back here. Strike 1 from Etheridge on the inside corner. Mittman is 1 for 2. Had an RBI double already in this one. Off speed from Etheridge. Catches the bottom of the zone. So Liss getting ahead, 0-2, and whatever it is that Taylor Olson said at that mound visit must have worked because the command is back. Big pitch here. Swing and a miss. Climbed the ladder, got her to chase, and there's 2 gone. So it'll be up to Sanchez now with 2 on and 2 away. First pitch by Etheridge, just a little bit too far in tight. One-0 is down in the dirt, scooped up by O'Neill. 2 balls and no strikes. 7-2 Yellow Jackets here in the bottom of the 5th inning. 2 on and 2 gone. And 2 balls and no strikes. Etheridge ready in the pitch. Slashed foul. Sanchez was very late. In there, strike 2. So after issuing the 1-out walk, Etheridge has come back and struck out Mittman on 3 straight. She's got the count to 2-2 on Sanchez. Swing and a miss. Back-to-back strikeouts to end the 5th and Strand 2 on base. 5 in the books, and the Yellow Jackets looking good, up 7-2. Pollard works ahead in the count, 2-1 to start the 6th inning. And taps the next one foul. Yellow Jackets in front, 7-2 here as we play in the top of the 6th. Two-two pitch to Pollard. Smacked foul and out of play. High fly ball to left field. Time was called. Sticka makes a catch, and now what are the umpires going to do? Oh, boy. This could be a break for Pollard. Time was technically called right before the pitch was delivered. Well, for a moment, I thought it might have been a home run, and the Jackets would have been upset. But instead it was caught. A ball from another field came onto this field right as Arnold Jolly was releasing the pitch. I mean, she was in her motion. And Nikki Gentile going out for an explanation. She can't believe it. Didn't affect the play, but, I mean, as soon as an umpire calls time, you kind of have to stop. It's just not – it's like a whistle in football or basketball. You just have to kill the play no matter what happens. So, not a catch, not an out. Instead, the count stays at 2-2 on Sydney Pollard. This one popped up right side, running over and reaching out, unable to make the catch at the very last second. It was Randall, the second baseman. She actually had the best angle on that one. Too steep of an angle for Sanchez, the first baseman, and too far to go for Vallejo, the right fielder. Had to be Randall if it was going to be anyone, and she nearly did get there. But instead, a third straight foul ball on a 2-2 count to Sydney Pollard. Another foul ball. We move across the 7 o'clock hour here at Lincoln Park. 12th annual Desert Stinger Classic. First time we've done it here in Tucson. The previous 11 had been at Majestic Park in Las Vegas. Now a little bit further east in Arizona for the first time. Day one coming to a close. Head to msubsports.com. And right there on the front page, you can find all of the live coverage options, the full schedule for whatever team you're following this weekend. There's 14 of them here. Oh, my goodness. And that almost hit Arnold Jolly, the pitcher. Another errant foul ball from another field. I mean, that landed in the circle. She's laughing it off, saying she's fine, but that's just part of tournament play. These complexes are close together. Gosh, I was close to hitting the Urban Knight right-hander. Another 2-2 pitch to Pollard. Tapped down into the right field corner. Fair or foul. It's a fair ball. Pollard racing around to third. McKinney's waving her in. Here comes the throw to the plate. Pollard slides and she's safe. And it's an inside the park home run for Sydney Pollard. Unbelievable. Well, Vallejos took the risk and laid out for it, and when she didn't catch it, it rolled all the way back into the corner, and Pollard just beat the throw home and inside the park home run. And it's 8-2. So O'Neal the hitter now. And she hammers one foul, quickly 0-2. O'Neill looks at one upstairs, 1 ball and 2 strikes. Well, I can't remember the last inside the park home run for the Yellow Jackets. The field in Billings is very small, and it's hard to get a double in Billings. You got to hit it into the gaps. 1-2 pitch, hammered into the left field corner, but foul. But that was the place to do it. Just a high pop-up, perfectly placed, landed, if not on the line, maybe a foot to the left of the line. Vallejo's got there and laid out, maybe even touched it with the glove. But it landed hard and it rolled far, and Pollard, who's got maybe slightly above average speed, motored all the way around. Never a hesitation from Lisa McKinney sending her home. And not every day that you have a chance for an inside the park home run. Really kind of a once-in-a-career type moment. And certainly Pollard's first career inside the park home run, 3rd overall in a Yellow Jacket uniform. 8-2 the score now. Count even at 2-2 on Mason O'Neill. High fly ball deep into the corner at the fence, and reaching up is Sticka to make the catch. Might have even robbed the home run, but it's out number 2. O'Neill had already homered in the game and came inches away from another. Sticka was out of room. The only other question was fair or foul, but I think it was a fair ball. In any case, it's out number 2, and Marin Penny will be the hitter. Penny takes up and out of the zone, ball 1. Next pitch on the way to Penny, lined and into center field. Marin just muscled that one in on the hands, but she's got a 1-out single. So an inside the park home run by Sydney Pollard. She's 2 for 4 with 3 RBIs in the game, and now a pinch hitter for the Yellow Jackets. Instead of Lauren Blaschek, it'll be Jaslyn Kaluhuavehi. Jazzy, as she's known around the team, and she had an exciting start to her collegiate career. A grand slam in her first at-bat. So 2 of the true freshmen on MSUB's roster, Lauren Blaschek and Jaslyn Kaluhuavehi, have hit grand slams in the first 2 weeks of the season. Jazzy getting her first at-bat of the day. First pitch in the dirt, ball 1. First pitch down to Kaluhuavehi, who takes a big hack and comes up empty, 1-1. 1-1 pitch in the dirt, blocked by Mittman. Count full now, with 1 on and 1 gone. Top of the 6th inning, Jackets lead it by 6. The payoff pitch is upstairs. Kalahuavehi draws the walk. So that pushes Penny to second, and Brittany Fisher will be the hitter. And Lauren Blaschek going to come back off the bench to run in place of Jaslyn Kalahuavehi, who draws a walk, heads back to the dugout. So Fisher will be the hitter. Chance for a big inning for the Jackets. Two on and 1 out. And the first pitch to Fisher upstairs, ball 1. Fisher smokes it into the gap, all the way to the fence. 1 run scores. Here comes Blaschek, and Brittany Fisher delivers a 2-run double to make it 10-2 Yellow Jackets. That's the score they won by when they played Art last week. And here in the 6th, up 10-2 again. So McKinney going to go back to the bench. And looks like that's going to be it for Arnold Jolly as well. Peyton Meyer coming off the bench to pinch hit. And the third pitcher is Katie Humphreys for Academy of Art. Her first delivery all the way to the backstop, and Fisher able to scoot over to third base. Peyton Meyer, the fourth-year Yellow Jacket, also a hometown kid from Billings. Pinch hitting for Allie Hughes here and takes upstairs, so it's 2-0 on Meyer. Well, now the Jackets are up by 8. It's 10-2 here in the top of the 6th. So the run rule would be in effect here. The Knights now must score at least one in the bottom of this inning to force it to go to a 7. Meyer way ahead in the count, 3-0 now. Next pitch from Humphrey is too high. Walked her on 4 pitches. So Meyer comes off the bench to pinch hit and draws a walk. That brings Claire Bagnell back to the plate. Bagnell digs in, runners on the corners, still only 1 out for the Yellow Jackets. Bagnell has walked and been hit by a pitch. Here she takes strike 1. Oh, 1 pitch on the way. In the dirt, skips away. Here comes Fisher to the plate, and Britt slides home with run number 11 of the game. Heads up base running by Brittany Fisher. So Peyton Meyer, I should say, now in scoring position at second base. And Bagnell takes upstairs, 2 balls and a strike. One away in the 6th. 11-2 now the score. MSUB in front. Trying to make it 2 wins on day 1 of the Stinger. Leaping catch by Mittman to keep that from going to the backstop. Three-one pitch, in tighten it, hitter. So Meyer's going to have to go back to second as Bagnell hit by the pitch. Kylie Amada's coming off the bench to pinch hit for Skylar Jenkins. First time we've seen the sophomore today. Amada broke in with the Yellow Jackets last season. And 1 for 4 in Irvine. She got a couple of starts. So Kylie will dig in here with 2 on and 1 out in the 6th. First pitch in tight. Amada leans back out of the way. Takes ball 1. Next delivery. Low and away. Two balls, no strikes on Kylie Amata. That one on the inside corner for strike one. Amata sitting on her pitch and took that one a little bit too far in for her liking, but just catching the inside corner. 2 balls and a strike now. Bagnell at first, Meyer at second, one gone. High foul ball off to the left and well out of play. Amata's got a lot of pop in that bat. Two and two pitch. And another foul ball yanked out of play to the left. So the battle continues. Humphreys and Amata locked into a duel. It's 2 balls, 2 strikes. And another foul ball. Amata went down and stuck the bat out and tapped it out of play. 2 and 2. Another 2-2. Breaking ball, grounded to short. Gray Horse goes to third for the lead runner and gets the out. Nice play by Kylie Gray Horse. So 2 gone, and instead of Morgan Quimby, it'll be Presley Christensen, another true freshman for the Jackets, pinch hitting. Presley got 1 at bat in Irvine last week, so this is her second collegiate appearance. Christensen, the tallest player on the roster, listed at 6 foot. I'd give her 6'1", maybe even 6'2". She towers there in the batter's box and takes in tight ball 1. And Christensen takes outside. 2 balls, no strikes. So 3 easy takes for Christensen, heading the count 3-0. And Humphreys in danger of walking the bases full. We'll see if Presley's taking here. She does, and it hits her. So the base is loaded for Sydney Pollard. And Mo Quimby, who is pinch hit for her, he's going to come back into the game to run for Christensen. Quickly 2-0 on Pollard, who hit the inside the park home run her last time up. Bases loaded. Going to look for a good pitch to hit here. In tight, and it hit her. 12-2 now. The Yellow Jackets lead reaches 10 runs as Mason O'Neill comes up and may have another pitching change for Academy of Art. Mason O'Neill, the hitter, bases loaded. Mason has homered in this game and hit a ball about as far as you can hit one without homering. It was caught by Sticka in left field in the corner. First pitch from Jolene Rhodes, who's back in, is right down the middle, strike one. So Rhodes re-enters to try and finish off this 6th inning. Knights are going to need 3 runs in the bottom of the frame to prevent a run rule defeat. 0-1 pitch to O'Neill in the dirt. 1-1. Rhodes ready. Here is the delivery. Inside corner, good spot that time, 1-2. Rhodes trying to strand the bags full. O'Neill trying to put the ball in play. Here's the 1-2 pitch. Hammered foul off to the left. Crushed by O'Neill. Another 1-2 now on the way. In the dirt, blocked and kept in front. Pollard at first, Quimby the runner at second, and Kylie Amata at third. Bags full of Jackets. Here's a 2-2 pitch on the way. Hammered, fair ball into the left field corner. That's going to score a couple more. Quimby crosses the plate right behind Amata. Now the Jackets are hung up. But not going to matter. No one is at first base. So O'Neill nearly ran Pollard off the bag. It settles for a 2-run single. 14-2 now the score. Here's Shelby Martin, a pinch hit for Marin Penny. Shelby got a couple of at-bats in Irvine. Well, two-way player, you're going to be seeing that name a lot in the circle. She pitched in 3 games last week as well, and she'll get a pinch hit chance here. 2 out in the 6th and 2 on. It's now 14-2 MSUB in front. And Martin goes after the first pitch, grounds it just foul down the third baseline. 0-1. We'll be back at it tomorrow morning starting at 9:30 a.m. MSUBsports.com. That's got your tournament schedule and all the live coverage links all weekend long. 0-1 the count. Martin hammers one to short, and Greyhorse is there to make the catch. So the side finally retired, but the Yellow Jackets score 7 times in the top of the 6th. And Academy of Art needs 5 runs to keep this one going. One ball and 1 strike on Edeker. As Etheridge back out there to try and put a bow on this one for the Jackets. 3 outs left to get as they lead it 14-2 in the 6th. Day 1 winding down here at the Desert Stinger. 2-1 pitch, hammered into left field, and Ellie Edeker's got another hit. So, a 5-run 6th inning would keep this game alive for Academy of Art. And a good start if they're going to rally late. Got the leadoff hitter on. Swing and a miss by Sticka on a high rise ball from Etheridge. And the next pitch upstairs, 2-1. Two one pitch in there, 2-2. So just missing was Etheridge, and the first two runners reach here in the bottom of the 6th. One ball and two strikes. The count on Kylie Grayhorse. 1-2, fouled off. She stays alive. Another foul ball as Grayhorse refusing to give in. Popped up, Fisher over her shoulder, couldn't get there. So Grayhorse was called out presumably for stepping out of the box. So there's 1 out and 2 on in the inning. Etheridge trying to finish this one off. Next pitch, too far inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Check swing, but they're going to say that Randall went around. Pitch was well outside, so it's a 1-2 count now. Struck her out, and now the Jackets 1 out away from going 2-0 to start off the Stinger. Popped up to the middle. Tough play. Going to fall in. Throw home. Is it in time? It is, but O'Neill had to scoop it. So the night's not done yet. First pitch fouled off, out of play. 0-1. (14-3). Now your score as Henderson takes up and out of the zone. 1 ball and 1 strike. 55 pitches for Alyssa Etheridge in relief. Trying to seal this one off. That one up and out of the zone. 2 balls and a strike. We'll be back tomorrow at 9:30 Mountain Time. MSUBsports.com will have your full schedule and all the live coverage links for tomorrow's action. Big swing and a miss by Henderson, and the Knights down to their final strike. Two-two pitch on the way, up and out of the zone. And that pushes the count full. Now the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Struck her out, and that's the ball game. Etheridge gets the job done. Final score, MSU Billings 14, Academy of Art 3, finishing 6 innings here tonight. Thanks again for being with us. Evan O'Kelly going to sign off, and we'll be back tomorrow to do it all over again, live from the 12th Annual Desert Stinger Classic at Lincoln Park in Tucson, Arizona. We'll see you tomorrow.